Most important election of this year is Thomas Massie versus 3 Zionist billionaire donors and the puppet plant they're trying to put in office instead of him. One of the billionaire donors opposing him gave hundreds of millions of dollars to Donald Trump and said she's talking in Israel with Epstein's former lawyer about the opportunity for Trump to run a 3rd term.
Now I met Alan Dershowitz, and he said the legal thing about 4 more years, and I said, Alan, I agree with you. So we can do it. Think about
Trump is such a good Israel lobby puppet, why not run him again, right? One of Massie's other opposition donors was in Epstein's Black Book, and the last donates to AIPAC and LGBT causes.
At least 95% has come from the Israeli lobby. So I'll give you their proxies. The RJC, which is the Republican Jewish Coalition, AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. Miriam Adelson, Paul Singer, and John Paulson went together. They funded a PAC called MAGA Kentucky, which is neither MAGA nor Kentucky. But
Thomas Massie has a great rating when it comes to conservative constitutional votes in Congress. But politicians who have an F rating constantly get promoted and endorsed because in the GOP and most of the Democratic Party and Congress in general, it's how good you are to the lobbyists. Recently, a lot of Make America Healthy Again Republicans and conservatives were upset to see over 50 Republicans vote to protect pesticide companies. I did a quick search. Almost all of them were lobbied by AIPAC.
Their primary goal, AIPAC, is to get pro-Israel candidates elected. That's it.
Thomas Massie was one of the only congressmen against the lockdown. He tries to make the meat industry better, put origin labels on your beef so you could see if it came from foreign countries or where it's coming from, votes against foreign aid, for the First Amendment. But Donald Trump would rather endorse someone like Mike Lawler, who has a horrific voting record in my opinion, and tried to pass the Anti-Semitism Awareness Act, which was so bad that Charlie Kirk called it flagrantly unconstitutional when he was alive, and Matt Walsh, who toes the line at Daily Wire, made a video about it and called it one of the worst pieces of legislation ever conceived. That's how bad it was. I could go on, but I'll just keep it brief. Thomas Massie is the best congressman in Washington. Number 2 isn't even particularly close. Either Kentucky sends a message that we can have even one politician who works for America and doesn't prioritize big pharma, pesticides, or Israel first, or Trump and his sleazy billionaire friends send a new message: MAGA is MIGA, and anyone who won't bow down and bend over for the Israel lobby, take AIPAC money, and listen to Trump's billionaire handlers isn't allowed in our party. All he does is suck off the Israel lobby, do his little YMCA dance, and brainwash boomers into voting for puppets like Lindsey Graham and this cornball they're trying to kick Thomas Massie out with. Let me know what you think in the comments.